joining us right now. You know, a lot of CEOs, Ira. This goes to show you the community really coming together, and the leaders in the community really coming together. And joining us right now, Doug Strong, CEO of University of Michigan Hospitals and Health Centers. And so, Doug, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Glad that you could join us. You are also a member of the United Way of Washtenaw County's Board of Directors. You know, we have gone over with our first two guests about how they got involved. So talk to me about your involvement, your personal experience with United Way.
Yeah, so I've given to United Way for years as an employee of different organizations, and it's customary at the University of Michigan that the provost of the university and a senior leader in the health system co-chair the university's campaign, which I did for the first time 7 years ago, and I haven't given it up because I like it so much.
Yeah, you know, looking at my notes, Ora Peskovitz, CEO of the University of Michigan Health System, started this event when she chaired the United Way campaign 4 years ago. Can you share why it's been a real priority for U of M hospitals and health centers to co-sponsor this event for the United Way?
Yeah, sure. We're the University of Michigan Health System. The University of Michigan are good citizens in the community, but we rely on a strong community to make everything work well. And a good sign, a strong sign of a good community is how we deal with the weakest parts of the community and take care of those that are in need. And that's what the United Way does.
Yeah, you know, the investment is obviously significant collectively, but it really sounds like personally is very deep for you as well. Can you talk about why? Why is it so important?
Well, stories are important. It doesn't take very many stories when you hear people talk about a family member or a friend who unexpectedly is in need, and what helps them is the United Way, in one form or another, reaches out and helps them. And it just goes a long way, and you hear these stories again and again.
All right, so you were the chair of last year's campaign. You know, it's always a great resource when the newbies come in and they take over. They kind of look back and tap on the shoulders of the guys that have experienced it. So if you could offer some advice to this year's co-chairs, Dave Lutton and Laurel Champion, what would you advise them?
Yeah.
What would you say?
First of all, I don't think they need all that much advice, not advice from me, because they're fully engaged in the community. But the advice I give is to fully utilize the great staff at the United Way, and then even more fully utilize the volunteers that are in the community that want to make this all work very well.
You know, it wouldn't be possible without people like you and the two gentlemen that came up before you really leading the way for the people that come behind you, for the people that work under you, and setting the kind of examples, not only for them, but for other businesses in the community. So, Doug, thanks a lot for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right, that was Doug Strong, CEO of the University of Michigan Hospitals and Health Centers.